What's up, everybody? It's a time for another hour of me, my boy, Mike E. and Mr. Justice. Wednesday night, y'all already know what it do. 9:27, man. You know you got to check me on that one, bro. I'm always a little off on my
9:27.
Yes, sir.
We got the time right.
Okay, yeah. You know we don't know what it's gonna be. It's always something. So I'm gonna say. Thank you in advance for rocking with us. Any technical difficulty tonight, we're going to try to deal with it, but ain't going to be too much of nothing, y'all. I already told you what my mission and what my goal is for the next coming weeks, and until we get to that point, man, that's just where we're going to be. But, you know, always worth spending an hour with y'all, so I'm going to do it until I can't do it no more, so it is what it is.
Yes, sir.
On that note, you know, I always like to start off with my people. Shout out to everybody that's supporting and that's watching. All those CJA Cougars, all those Summer Bulldogs, and all my family and friends. Y'all always appreciate it, man. So thank y'all for rocking with me, even if it's only for like 38 minutes, because the last like about 20 of them always some extra. You hear me? Down below, if you watching, man, appreciate you. If you're able to call in, do so. If you don't want to, my brother, you done did it many times, so ain't gonna be no extra, no smoke over here. Yes, sir. First order of business, man, I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Coach Prime, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be one of them true riders. You know what I'm saying? When he was up, I was on my boy team, and since they lost one, I'm still on his team. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, everybody that know a little bit about football, you know what kind of season it's gonna be, man. They won one game last year. Yeah, so and they already done 3 times better than they did last year.
And they replaced, like, man, I think they said 60 to 80 people or players or something. Revamp pretty much the whole team. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Dude is a winner, so I don't see nothing no less for him than winning. Right. It's a matter of time. Plenty of people gonna want to play for him, go there, and everything else. So yeah, I look for them. It's just a matter of time.
It's gonna
and
be
then
something.
You know, like I said, I really wasn't looking for them to do nothing, but probably like we looked it up the other day. They play 12 games. Mm-hmm. I said they probably be 6-6, make a bowl game, make the school a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Be able to pass out a few more scholarships. So that's a good thing. But you say they probably be 7-5, 8-4.
I think the older
that's stretching it a little bit, you know, to me. But we'll see. Yeah, because you know. I remember looking at the schedule, and USC, we said that's a loss. Yeah. Top 10 team, Heisman Trophy winning quarterback returning. Who we say Utah, that's a top 10 team.
Utah is going
that's probably a loss. Yeah. And a few others in there that I seen, but
tough games. I thought they had a few tough games that they could probably pull out depending on, you know, what day it is, because it is football. Right. That's why you play the game.
Say any given Sunday. They made a movie about it, but we'll say Saturday in terms of college. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know, I don't know if the run is over necessarily for them, just for this year maybe, but I still think it's going to be a lot of good times out of them. And if so, man, good run. I appreciate seeing it, and I appreciate it for Coach Prime. You hear me? He was a primetime player, and now he's transitioned, and he's a primetime coach.
Yes, sir.
The coach, man, from Oregon, he had made the whole statement about, you know, that they're about clicks and likes, and we're about wins. Did you see anything that provoked that statement? I don't know where that come from.
That's that personal.
I remember, you know, Shadur saying in the press conference when they won against who was that, Colorado State, in the double overtime, he was saying, you know, put some respect on my daddy name. So I was thinking, is it just some back and forth between all the coaches? But I don't remember hearing Colorado or nobody from that school say anything negative about Oregon. Yeah. And why would you take a team that has produced Heisman winners, that stay pretty much in the top 10? Why would you take a shot at Oregon knowing what you really up against?
Yeah, knowing what I'm saying? Face. Yeah. Nah, I didn't see nothing that provoked that, man. I thought that was classless.
You know, like with everything that's going on, man, I just say just don't put nothing out in the atmosphere that's going to add to that divide. It's enough of that mess out here already. So adding something to the divide, I really don't feel it. You hear me? Yeah. Like me, I probably would have, like, I was thinking about it. I say my comment may have been more in terms of great run by those kids, coming from small school, historic black college, to do what he's doing, uplifting the program, put people in those seats, bringing excitement back to college football. You hear me?
Right.
Something like that, man. Like, they didn't have their best players, so we don't know if we really got their best shot. These guys been playing great football. That's the reason why we tried to come out hard and execute. Some a
little more gracious.
That's why we tried harder to execute our game plan, because we did not take them for a joke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They playing good football. Some of that nature. I just didn't feel the opportunity to take a personal jab at them for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on your personal thing.
If you got success, man, and you able to link up with Tom Brady, you getting extra likes, you doing big on this social media, what's wrong with it? That's what they wanted.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted to turn it into. You hear me?
Yeah.
The name, image, and likeness and all that stuff. You hear me?
Yeah.
I seen the Wendy's commercial that had the Heisman Trophy quarterback, Caleb Williams, or whoever on it, and I was like, dang, man, that's what's up. You hear me?
Yeah.
To still be able to see him in a USC jersey.
Right.
I'm like, if he wasn't getting paid, would he really be still in college?
I doubt it.
So if it's about linking up with top-notch people, seeing who you could rub elbows with, where you could take this whole thing and riding that whole wave, living your best life, success, ain't that what it's about?
Yeah.
Ain't that what social media has turned it into?
Yeah.
So why get mad or try to come with something negative when somebody is doing something good and playing on the playing field that you set for them? That's how you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Put it in lights, make money. If they talking about it, they spending money. That's what y'all wanted.
Yeah, that's that personal, and I think it's a little shot of jealousy too. You wish you could get some clicks and likes. So you gotta, like we say, somebody turn it, well, I box. You know what I'm saying? You can't compete on my field. So.
Right. Since I can't play football as good as you, well then, I box.
Right.
Yeah, man, but the one thing that I could say to his defense, man, that with all the getting paid, the social media, the name, image, and likeness, that it has taken the innocence and the integrity out of the game. You hear me?
Yeah.
All the sports betting, you can't trust it. It's all about that dollar. So I kind of understand what he was saying, like y'all making it Hollywood, but once again, that's what you guys wanted them to do. That's why you're going and switching all these different conferences, so you can play certain schools, be on TV certain times, be in different markets. It's all about the dollar, man. You hear me?
I want one of them old school coaches, that's really against the players getting money and stuff. I want them guys to lead by example. You know what I'm saying? So if a college kid can't get no money for what they do, then you give up your check. You real quick to take a 6-figure check, $6 million, $5 million, $10 million, whatever it may be,
brother,
off their backs. You know what I'm saying? But they can't get none of the pie.
And while you on that, man, while we speaking on that term, you see they fired what's his name, Mel Tucker, Michigan State.
Nah,
they was it was up for debate, like whether they were going to fire him or not. I think because of how long he been there, it was some of that Joe Paterno. I think they didn't want to get rid of him, but they knew that it was the right thing to do. And then especially being a school like Michigan State.
Yeah, come on, got man. All that behind it.
Come on, man. You got multiple school shootings. You got the whole Larry Nassar situation. Y'all got a bad reputation. So y'all policy should be zero tolerance. It should be, honestly, should be there for every school.
Right.
But definitely y'all.
Yeah. And same thing. I feel like if it happened at Penn State, it would have been the same thing.
Bruh, let me tell you something. This is what the whole thing is about. They're on the books for $95 million. And this is a college coach. And this is a extension that they said he signed maybe 5 to 10 years ago.
Wow.
And we ain't talking about last year or recently when they changed to this name, image, and likeness. This is a coach that was on the books for $95 million before they start paying athletes.
Right.
So where is the school generating all this money?
Yeah.
And this is guaranteed money.
Yeah.
And the reason that I'm saying that and putting this on the scale, this is a college coach.
Right.
That's more money that's guaranteed to Aaron Rodgers from the Jets.
Yeah.
That's more than the $75 million that they owe him for doing nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Now you owe a college coach. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's at a school that's supposed to be teaching and passing passing out degrees. They're to help these kids.
Yeah.
Before y'all can do anything else, y'all got to come up with $95 million to pay a person that got fired
and that's why
for a sexual accusation.
$400,000. You know what I mean? They gonna get that off their tuition.
Hey, that's like my mom say when we used to get suspended from school. Y'all not getting punished. I am. You hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all rewarding bad behavior, man.
Yeah.
This dude finna make $95 million to sit at home and do nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all think y'all really punished him?
Nah.
And he proclaiming that he's innocent, and he been saying that since day one. You hear me?
Yeah.
So y'all already look like fools. You hear me?
Yeah.
And if it come out that it ain't nothing, you really gonna look like fools. You hear me?
Yeah.
Hey.
And then on top of that, if he get exonerated, he probably gonna sue your tail again, and then you gonna have to double up. Yeah. So
we'll see what's up on that one, man. Guess before we move on and quit talking about this, turn it into the best damn sports show. Shout out to your boy Wayno, man. He done shut it down for the year. I think he gonna call it a career.
All right.
Go out on top, man.
Yeah, he got his 200, right?
Bro, I thought he was gonna try to squeeze another year in there if he didn't get it.
Come on, man. Yeah,
I didn't want to see it. I think them Cardinals gonna be down for a minute, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But shout out to Wayno, man. Been a great career. All 18 with the Cardinals, and he'll go down as one of the best Redbirds of all time, man.
Yeah. Congratulations, Wayno.
Top 5, man, since we still been on this whole thing with the hip hop, man.
Yeah.
I got that old video, man, that I put out there, the top 5 artists to come straight out of Compton. You heard me?
Yeah.
Just because, like, to me, this whole movement of gangster rap and all that started with NWA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Eazy is a pioneer.
Yeah.
They always talk about one of the people or artists that made them fall in love with hip hop. Mm-hmm. I remember being in the 4th or 5th grade and having people come to school with the grown up tape and we listening to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's definitely one of the albums that shaped my
selling lokes out of all the corner stores. You know,
going down to Gus, right, buying your little lokes and all that. So I love it, man. So. Yeah, I put him right up there, man, as one of my influencers that made me love hip hop, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I started with that video first to go Compton.
Right.
Plus, you know, they made the movie The Straight Outta Compton and all.
Yeah.
So to me, as far as like where those great rappers are come out of, you know, I would say that, you know, Compton is the rap capital of the world.
Compton's
until I see something or hear something different.
Well, you know our New York people gonna have something to say about that.
Well, okay, I'm glad you brought that up then. Okay, this is what this show is about. Make your argument for your New York people. You don't hear about nothing that's like the Mecca, like Compton. You know, you hear Brooklyn here and there, but it's not screamed like Compton, man. Yeah. I mean, you'll have to do a little bit more digging to see how many artists came out of Brooklyn. And it might be more than that came out of Compton.
But, you know, they going to say... out of the 5 boroughs, period, they gonna say, you know,
Biggie, Nas,
Queensbridge, Brooklyn, you know, Wu-Tang gonna be, you know, I guess Staten Island, Strong Island.
Okay, well,
you know, DMX. And,
so what's bigger? So what's bigger, a movie or a song? Cause I don't hear when I think about New York and them putting their stamp down, it's either gonna be one of them songs from New York or New York, something like that, right? Or it's gonna be the Jay-Z, Alicia Keys, right?
Yeah,
Empire State of Mind.
Yeah.
But Straight Outta Compton is a song.
Yeah. That
has been a top hit.
Yeah.
It is a movie that has been a top hit.
Yeah.
So. What is the rap capital of the world? Compton
but you know they gonna say it started in New York. Yeah, man, it started in New York.
Yeah, whatever. But this is what I'm saying. We ain't even through Oakland in there, the E40s and Too Shorts.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? We sticking straight with Compton.
Yeah.
And if Ice Cube can say that No Vaseline is better than Hit 'Em Up, because I was one person that took out a whole crew, then Compton takes out all of the little small municipalities in New York. Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, Staten Island, all of them get trumped by Compton.
Because Compton came out hard.
Yeah.
Man, I'm calling Tim Dog, man. Hold on.
Yeah, man. And then I did another little, like, what would you call it? It's not a video.
Yeah.
But we did the 5. I think I didn't say it right. I should have probably said hardest beats, man. Yeah. I'm talking about that just had that knock where it was just unbelievable production where you heard an A1 beat. You hear me?
Yeah.
Some of the people that gave me their list, it sounded like them there's 5 of your favorite songs.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to give me your playlist. I said give me 5 beats that made you just
beats.
Yeah, you know, you ain't even have to be a rapper, man. They were just so cool they made you want to spit on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wanted to rap on those beats.
Yep.
You know, or something that you had to go out and get the 212s in the back because you just wanted to
just beating out of control.
Yeah, you just wanted to come down the street knocking pictures off the wall. So that's what I was talking about. 5 just straight killer beats. I'm not talking about the song. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about none of that. You hear me?
Yeah.
5 killer beats, man. Yeah, so hopefully everybody check them out, get involved. Just was something to have fun with, something to play with, something to honor the 50 years of hip hop, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because I know some of us, you know, we done went other ways in our life, but I remember when hip hop used to be your calling card, you know, and that's a whole bunch of us. You hear me? Mm-hmm. You know, like they say, make it make sense. You hear me?
Right.
Or like your boy used to say, music is my savior.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah.
It's all meals, baby. So you know. If music was your savior, then honor hip-hop for that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if you were a student of the game, honor it for that. But let's celebrate it. 50 years of hip-hop, y'all. Made us a lot of money. Fed a whole bunch of us, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
No doubt.
Yeah, now to some of the business, man. What was I going to talk about, my brother? I was going to ask you about that's what I was saying, man. Yeah, I would just kind of keep this show pretty much light, man, because like I said, I already put my bid in. Mm-hmm. My whole thing is I'm calling people and contacting them and seeing what we can do about getting those 100 people to the dentist. You heard me?
Right. Yeah.
And the reason I went that way, man, because for one, I just recently had to scare with my teeth.
Right.
Like I said, I heard people at my job all the time talk about how bad their teeth is. My daughter going through it, man. You know,
right.
And like I said, I used to always hear that saying that something could take you out and kill you. You heard me? Mm-hmm. But you know how we think. It's like one of those commercials on TV that had the lawyers on there. If you died, if you took Xanax and died, call 1-800-BLACK. No, man, I can't call you if I die. You hear me? So that's one of those things that, like, you know, you hear all the time. Them teeth can kill you. You hear me? Mm-hmm. But you wake up every day, you like, well, I'm still breathing, so they didn't kill me.
Right.
So you don't take it as serious as you can. You hear me? Yeah, it can kill you, and you don't want to die because you ain't calling nobody when you dead. You hear me? Johnny Cochran can't help you. For one, he did. But anyway, yeah, man. But it's really serious. And then I went to dentist because I looked at it like with the Obamacare or whatever they want to call it, man. Me, myself, and a lot of people have been able to go to the doctor. So we won't go that route. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's later on down the line, too. But my whole thing, man, and it's just a personal goal of mine, man. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to figure out how we got to do it. I'm going to post videos. I'm going to ask for help. I'm going to ask for support. Yeah. If we need to set up a GoFundMe page or whatever we need to do, man.
We got to go.
The first thing that we did, so y'all know that we got the receipt and trying to work on it, we looked up certain schools and tried to contact different organizations and dentists. My man said that the St. Louis, what is it, the dentist?
The AT Steels, it's like St. Louis Dentistry or something like that. But it's off of Park. It's down there by where the...
yeah, like I was telling you, I'm familiar with it because they did my sister's... procedure or surgery there, like I said, they put a whole ad about her, my mom, and everything, and I plan on talking about it one day on the show. And the reason we mentioned them because we were actually trying to find a facility that was big enough to do as many of them as we could at one time, so it wouldn't be a thing that it would take a lot of time from their other work, because we were going to try to contact as many local dentists as we could and see how many people would actually do it pro bono. Right. That way, the process of collecting the money would be a whole lot easier. Mm-hmm. People don't like to get involved with nothing, and then they can see that the movement is true. Man, this thing ain't nothing about no likes. It's not about shares. Like I said, it's just a personal thing that I want to see because I have, through personal experience, learned the importance of how much you really need to take care of your teeth, brother.
No
you know
doubt.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I still got work I need to do, man, but they messed me up so bad, man. I haven't even got comfortable with going back yet, man. And I know that I'm dealing with something. You hear me?
Right.
And it bothered me to have to sit here every day to tell another person to work on something that could take you out.
Yeah.
And I know that I still got work to do on it. So it scares me a little bit. But I'm going to try to give it another chance to see how it go, man.
Right.
But hurt my feelings, bro. Send me home without no antibiotics. So anytime y'all get your teeth extracted or whatever, make sure that you ask them, that you do everything that you could possibly do that I'm going to get the right results.
Right.
I don't need to have no type of infections. I don't need no dry sockets. It's so easy, man, to get setbacks with it. You hear me?
Yeah.
And then another thing I want to mention, man, don't let y'all guard down. I'm seeing it every day that the COVID and all of that is coming back out. You hear me? So don't wait till something slap you in the face to start trying to do something about it. You hear me? Act accordingly now. Start back washing y'all hands. If you're able to give people that distance. If you want to buy a mask, sanitizer, buy it while it's still cheap. Because in a minute they're gonna be walking up to your car trying to sell it to you for a hot dub. You know what I'm saying? I got these cheeseburgers. So take advantage of it, y'all. Be smart, protect yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm glad last week when I had my man OTS in the house and telling that younger generation about what it is to wrap it up. You hear me? Because like I said, they believe that life got a giant eraser. You hear me? Like I said, you get that package at 15. You still, if you living at 25, package. You still got that package. If you're around to see,
for sure.
Save something for your husband, your wife. Live to see some grandkids. That real stuff that life used to be about. You hear me? Man, we done forgot what life's supposed to be about. You hear me?
It's all about the turn up, baby.
I can't really talk about it how I want to, man. You hear me? It gotta have boundaries, and that's just where I'm at, and I'll keep it at that, man. It gotta be a ceiling. You can only get so high. You can only turn up so much. You hear me? Everybody can't be on the menu. You hear me? Glass half full, half empty, whatever you call it. You hella thirsty. I know that. You hear me? I don't want to call that place with that, that yellow emblem on it with the red letters on it, man. Get out of there. Get out of there. Stop practicing on your coworkers, man. If I had to, I'm gonna put you on blast every show. Say something for your husband. You hear me? Always, you don't like me, you mad at me. I love you, little mama. I don't have no reason to hate you. You hear me? I smell you. And be honest, a couple of other people smell you too. They say all fish sticks. You hear me?
Damn.
And I trust the garden fisherman. If you say fish sticks, that's what it is, man. So I'm staying away from you and your fish sticks.
Damn.
Cool on you. Cool on you. So y'all take care of yourself, man. Ain't nothing like your health, brother. All that old neat stuff that you plan on doing, the next superstar, the next Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, you can't be none of that if you ain't here. So take care of yourself.
True that.
For sure. Get them teeth right. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all support me on that movement. I'm going to do everything that I can to try to get that going. We going to share it. We going to repost it. We going to call people. We going to put them on the blast like we do, the news, whoever, man. You got to help me get this going. It's just something that I want to see. And it ain't taking nothing out of your pocket. It's just a little bit of time. You hear me? So to try to shut me down and come with all that extra fluff, y'all already know your boy. I'm not going for none of it.
No.
My tolerance is zero all the time. I've been calling that old DMV lately, man. Trying to start something with them. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie. Trying to hit them with some of that smoke. You hear me? But they just won't let me, man. Because I just don't understand it. They've been stressing about that new ID junk. You can't even, go nowhere without the one with the store in the corner. You hear me? One of my coworkers was telling me that he went to one of them stores, where the foreigners are doing their thing and running it and all that old underhanded business. But they had the nerve to tell him that they had a right to not take the ID if they didn't want to, because it's not a real ID. For one, that whole thing don't even come into play until 2025. So I don't know where you're getting that from. And then another thing, like I was just telling people, I had just recently got me a new ID like a month ago. So my whole thing is this: if it ain't a real ID, then how can a DMV legally sell me a fake ID? You hear me? When I came down there and told you I needed an ID that was supposed to be an official Missouri ID, had to bring my birth certificate, my social security card, and all that, I thought that I was getting a real ID. You hear me? Because when I used that mug down at the casino and I win real money and I pass you this, what I thought was a real ID, I'm going to expect you to pass me back some real money. So And then this is what killed me now, because they make commercials about it. They got public service announcement talking about you ain't gonna be able to fly, get a passport if you don't have a real ID. Right. And all you had to do is just, when you go down there, just ask. That's the difference. Ask for a real hello. Hello. I ain't getting no sound, bro.
All right, hold on.
I hear you a little bit. Hold on 1 second, brother. Okay, that sound good. Yes, sir.
Your Bluetooth on. It ain't on there yet. We getting the Bluetooth together.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I can hear you now. Can you hear me, brother?
Israel Mo, what up, family?
Hey, how you doing, man? What's the word?
Let me see your phone.
My best, the word. I heard you talking about Colorado earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
I chuckled because, like, Oregon said, what do you say? The dream is over.
Yeah, he said they trying to get clicks. We out here trying to get wins.
And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you can't win them all, right?
Right.
So that was some humble pie too. You know what I'm saying? Some people thought, because I know I was thinking, like, if they win this, it's the game is rigged.
Yeah, bro.
I said they.
Yeah, I thought they should have been overmatched, So, yeah, I expected them to lose that game. So I would have been thinking the same thing. And like I said, especially now with the sports betting, man, I don't trust no games no more.
Right. I appreciate it. You know what I did appreciate that they did at least get on the board.
Yes, sir.
Like, as you went home with a goose egg, then I'd have been like, yeah, y'all hold chin suspect. Y'all some paper champs. At best, y'all some paper thin champs.
I appreciated them scoring too, and the reason was because they, they trying to act like he pulled Jackson State with him. That's what it is. Jackson State Part 2. It's not really Colorado. So I was looking at it from the standpoint that if it is one of those small schools and they scored on a school like Oregon, then what is that saying?
Right.
And I don't see them doing nothing but getting better over the years by getting more and more players. So that's pretty good. If they're a small school like that, it could score on Oregon.
Right. And then to add to that hip hop conversation, you got to give it up to the mama. You can't just bless the child. So the origin is New York, and I understood your logic saying, well, Compton had the impact. Also, definitely, it shifted the culture to gangster. But it was gangsters before Easy, and you forget about Just Ice, you forget about BDP.
I don't forget about them, but that's what I'm saying as far as mainstream go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. NWA made it where it was more acceptable. That's why you got people like Snoop Dogg and all that are everyday household names and everyday celebrities now. You know what I'm saying? Because when they was dripping activated juice on Ronald Reagan shoes.
Hold on. So, riddle me this. What you got to do with Crush Groove and Beach Street? Hip-hop movies. Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. And I'm talking about, making people want to go as far as the gangster rap and being able to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's a movement that hasn't stopped to this day. So I have to give them credit for it because, gangster rap wouldn't be accepted like it is. They figured out how much money they can make off of it, and we use it as a platform for us to make money. So I'm down with it. And if we were smart enough to understand that it's just entertainment, it'll really be all that in the bag of chips. If we stop trying to live everything.
Contribution.
Right?
I appreciate both of their contributions. However, if I don't think if it was no Big Daddy Kane, LL, it wouldn't be no Ice Cube.
I agree, and that's what I'm saying. I definitely give it up to them, man. They are definitely the pioneers, man. And the first thing you think when you think about hip hop with the breakdancing, graffiti, and all the the true elements of hip hop. And that's honestly why I didn't start with them, because those are some that I wanted to keep later down the line, so I could kind of put some meat on that sandwich. I figured like this would be a real easy one, have a little fun with it, and it'll do exactly what it's doing now. Get us to talking about it. I know it's a whole bunch of people ain't gonna like me saying that about Compton in New York, you know what I'm saying? But like I said about No Vaseline, if we go on one little small city against 300 men against all these other people, then I gotta roll with Compton on that one, you know what I'm saying? As the start for me.
Made sense. I'm in agreement with that argument.
Yeah,
nonetheless, we can't sleep on the mother or the birthplace of it. That's all I'm saying.
No, we can't. And I appreciate somebody that I know is a student of the game calling and defending hip hop, because ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Right.
So once again, Don Bo comes through. Appreciate you, brother.
Right. I'm still gonna issue the challenge again. Will somebody else call in and voice your opinion, be it good, bad, or indifferent? Please, we want to hear other voices other than ours.
Okay, and I'm going to issue the challenge to you, Mr. Student of the Game. Hit that YouTube or that Facebook and drop your top 5, because I would love to see it. You heard me?
My top 5?
On the beats, on the Compton and all of that, since you're so opinionated about your Brooklyn and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Make your argument for some of them. You heard me? Drop your 5. Lead by example. You heard me? Make them do it, Don Bo. Make them call in. Make them drop their 5, man. So I'm sending the challenge out to you as well, my brother.
Beat number 1, Nemesis.
Oh, you gonna do it live here on the air? Right. Okay, go ahead with it, man.
Absolutely. Ain't no better time than the present.
Okay.
You got this. You got the symphony.
Yes, sir.
You got what's that 8 Ball and MJG Space Age Pimpin'?
Yes,
okay.
Sir. Okay, that's 3 of them.
Let me see who else beats that I loved.
You know, your boy Feel Good would say that Lay It Down. I started to throw that in there on the honorable mention.
Right.
Right. Freaks of the Industry.
Yes, sir. Classic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't even remember. I might forget that one.
I might have it on my other list, because I had another 10 that I was going to drop.
Yeah.
That's a really good 10. I told him some people might say, honestly, and I dug deep in the bag on that 10, but some people might say the next 10 is better than that 10. Dream Team 1 or 2. So I'm going to put that video out and let y'all argue about that one too. You heard me?
For sure.
So be checking for that, Don Bo. You tell me see if my second list, if it can hold any weight with the first list.
And definitely Paul Revere is a dope beat.
Oh yeah, Money. I think Money had Paul Revere.
Yeah, I think that's my 5 artists. My 5 artists. I think y'all familiar with my list.
I know the villain gonna be in there.
We doing out of Compton though, right?
Pardon me?
We doing out of Compton, right?
Yeah, the artist out of Compton.
Because I don't want you to tell me your 5. We saving that argument.
Oh, we saving that argument?
Yeah,
okay.
I want to hear your 5 out of Compton, man.
Oh, out of Compton, Quick, Easy, Ren, Q, and got to give it to Spice. I don't even
Spice
know.
out of Oakland, though.
Yeah. You almost got exact list as one of my people had almost the exact same list you got. Only thing, he put DOC at 5. A lot of people say DOC didn't have enough material, but
yeah, DOC from Texas though.
Yeah, but I put out of Compton though. Come up out of Compton. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, you know everybody claimed that Pac from the East.
Okay. Let me get my last two from Compton.
Now you got
Would
one.
Be,
you got one left.
huh?
You got one left.
Oh, one. Just
You said
one.
Easy, Cube,
Yeah.
Ren,
That,
Quick, and you need one more.
quick. How I want to do this? I'm gonna be a little bit biased. Second to none.
Okay.
Hey, it's your 5. You put whoever you want on there. You can say your homeboy Tyrone. They work at the meat market or something. It's your 5. He got the boys.
Let me take that back. Let me put sugar free right there. I'm sorry.
Nah, sugar free out of Pomona.
Yeah, yep. Hey, look, I did the same thing, brother. You know, they got me every time. I called all different names. Then I had those people that wanted me to do all of California. I said no because I said orders. And if I did all of California, I would have had to do TQ and Keisha Cole and a whole bunch of people. Just way too many.
All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna say sugar free because he slept on.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about sugar free, man.
Well, you'd be surprised. A lot of people do.
Yeah, some of the stuff he say.
He say some real nasty stuff. He got a lot of metaphors.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it do, my brother. I'm gonna keep on pushing, man.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it better to do metaphors or just straight up rapping?
I say both of them have a place. I like to hear both of them, but the straight rapping, I would categorize that more of storytelling. So you can go more places. To me, when you start doing more styling, you get limited and put yourself in the box, and it's hard to kind of keep that going. Like I was telling Phil about when Young Dro come out with the IHOP blue cutlets and all that old extra stuff. I said, boy, if he could keep all that going, he's gonna be the greatest rapper of all time. You hear me?
Yeah.
But sometimes, man, you just put so much meat on your sandwich, man. It's hard to keep that going. So I like the straight rapping and the storytelling. To me, it got more longevity than the metaphors and the catchy bars and all that.
Okay, so I'm clear. So you saying when you just rapping, there's more storytelling than the metaphors is with vocally flexing, I guess. You flex, showing out.
I think it's different. You know, like you got real basketball and you got N1 basketball. You got Harlem Globetrotter. You know what I'm saying? I think the rap battles and the metaphors more for the style points. You know what I'm saying? And I think more of the storytelling and all that is just more the art, just more the foundation of hip hop a little bit more. But like I said, they all had a place.
So how do you feel about the rap league, the freestyle,
the URL and the freestyle battling?
I honestly really don't check it out, man, because it's sometimes that's the level of disrespect and just taking it too far. You know what I'm saying? And then I know how this generation is so impressionable. So to me, I don't really run to the garbage so much because I don't really like what come out of it, but the art of it is a beautiful thing. And if they really respected it for that and let it do what it do, yeah, it would be a beautiful thing. But no, I really don't check for it, bro.
Okay, thank you for your opinion, sir. I appreciate it. Now I'm more enlightened, and I got a different perspective.
Yes, sir, man.
I appreciate both y'all for listening to me.
Hey, I appreciate you helping me honor hip hop, man. That's my thing, brother. I'm gonna do it because I love it, and
yes, sir.
I know my place in it, so I feel like it's only right, man, to give it that shine. So I appreciate you joining me on that discussion, man. Might not matter to some people, but this is the Mikey Justice Show, and it mattered to me.
Right on.
What you say, my brother?
I say y'all keep moving the chains and winning the game.
Yes, sir.
They use much more success.
Brother, help me out on my mission too, man. I'm trying to get 100 people to the dentist, man. So when I put that thing out, give your boy a repost or whatever they call it.
Share it, like it.
Yeah, we dinosaurs. Tell somebody at your church. Give a flyer to your neighbor. I don't care, man. But I ain't stopping till I get that one done.
Oral hygiene, oral and personal hygiene, or is very important.
Yes, it
Like you
is.
said, I don't want to smell the.
You don't want no fish sticks. Right. Say I would have went to Captain D's.
Smell like Captain D's. That's not cool.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Love you, man. Hey, I'll catch you in a minute, brother.
Already. Thanks for listening.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
John Bo.
Yeah, man. Before we went on that break, man, I was just talking about the DMV. Like I said, all of a sudden they started like when I would call, I would try to get a person on the phone. And it'd be if you're calling about information about your real ID and press 1 and this, and it ran through the whole little thing. You won't be able to get a passport. You won't be able to do this. You won't be able to do that.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is go down there. You ask for the real ID and all this and that. Man, I'm sitting there like, bro, what kind of scam is that?
Yeah.
How could you sell me an ID at an official place?
Yeah.
And tell
That's
me that
not
I
real.
can't use this ID? This ain't a real ID.
Yeah.
So what is that? I said because they charge you a dub for that. The real ID is $26. So only difference is I pay you $6 more and you put a star up in the corner.
Yeah.
You hear me? So if this just to show how old I am or whatever, can I go get a $3 Kmart Walmart ID out the photo booth?
Right.
If it ain't a real ID.
Yeah. Well, I gotta pay $20 for a fake ID.
So you telling me all this time I've been cashing my check with a fake ID?
Right.
The liquor store, y'all need to go arrest them and take their license. Because I bought plenty of liquor with that fake ID. You hear me? I've been pulled over and showed the police that fake ID.
Right.
You hear me? So I feel these people. Quit tripping off these fake temp tags then.
Yeah.
And if y'all passing out fake ID.
Right.
So everything fake. Come on, man. And then finally at the last minute after they done took all these people money, tell you that the only difference between you getting their ID and the other one is you just saying when you go down there, I want a real ID.
Give me the real ID.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I don't remember nobody asking me that I want a fake one. If that's one of the choices, that's what you should be asking.
Right.
Do I want a real or a fake ID?
You want this fake ID?
You know how it was when we was downtown selling hot dogs. Hey, you want that little hot dog or you want the fat frame?
You want the fat frame.
Hey, bro, I was punking people into buying fat hot dogs. You hear me?
You want the small hot dog?
Hey, I see a nigga walk up big as me. Nigga, you 300 pounds. Man, come on,
you want
bro.
this little bitty old bull hot dog or you want the big dog?
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? A fake ID, man. I'm like, that was so much garbage, man.
Trash.
And go online and leave your comment. They did everything but let you talk to a person.
Right.
Because I was going to ask them, like, man, y'all have to explain it to me.
Yeah.
Why are y'all continuing to sell them if they're fake IDs?
Yeah.
And they don't work?
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you giving it to me?
That's some of that, man. Find any reason. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, lottery is $800 million. If y'all just need a fake reason to collect some revenue, there you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of garbage is that, man?
Speaking of that, man, with this $800 million, man, our schools should be top of the line because you know that's what they always say. I'll gamble, it'll help the schools.
Brother, this what killed me, right? Like I told you, people don't be understanding what I be saying when I try to break down those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
They say that the lottery does 50-50. The jackpot amount is half of the revenue that they've taken in for that drawing.
Yeah.
So that means if it's an $800 million jackpot, that they took in double that.
Right. Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Then they said that if you take the lump sum payout, right, that you would get $390 million out of 825, bro.
Right.
Where the hell did your other 500 millions go?
To the tax man.
To do what? I don't care
To
if you
help
call
the
it tax or
schools.
whatever. Okay, so what did the other half that you collected from the revenue that you produced the jackpot
It's
with?
to help the schools, man.
Okay.
You go question the schools and the teachers and the kids.
So do that math.
Are you questioning that, my brother?
Is that too much math, brother, for us to do that quick? Okay, if we saying it's 800 million that they say that they putting out for them, and plus the 800 million that they collected, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about
1.6 billion,
almost $2 billion.
Yeah.
And all that they paid out of it was 390 million.
Yeah.
How much went to them? How much is left out of that? Brother, what is the numbers on
like 1.4 billion? If they took over 1.6 and they paid out
that's like pennies out of that money, man. You know, like a fat rat, bro. like you say, it should be no man.
1.2, 1.2 billion.
Brother, school uniforms should be free.
Yeah,
people should be able to go to the doctor and the dentist.
Teachers should have their raises that they've been wanting.
UAW shouldn't be on strike.
Nah. We should have plenty in mind.
I've been wanting to ask you about that with the connection to Donnie and everything, man.
Yeah,
I understand exactly what they saying, man.
Yeah.
People that make Colorado should be able to afford one.
Yeah.
It ain't even that top of the line of a vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Teachers, they shouldn't have to ask for that. You hear me?
Nah.
You know, you got to make it make sense, man.
Yeah.
If I'm Steve Harvey and I'm on Publishers Clearinghouse, if you ain't giving me $10 million, then we ain't talking about nothing.
Right.
Because you ain't finna knock on Becky door and give her $10 million because she
Right.
bought a magazine.
And
I
then
done put you all on the map. I'm a
ask
celebrity.
Becky, hey Becky, you got like $200 I can borrow you.
If you got $10 million to give them, then you got it to give me.
For sure.
So that's where we starting at. You hear me? Man, see how much time I got here because I wanted to run my videos.
Yeah.
I told my man, I say, I want to do my 10 commandments, and when I say that, man, I was like, it's just 10 people out here that really have shaped my my growth, man, and who I've been as a man. So I just wanted to run down my top 10 to y'all if I had a few minutes, you know, just people that and when I say command, these 10 men have really influenced who I am, and they're just my system of discipline that I try to use, man, to be a good stand-up person, man, and make sure that I'm on the straight and narrow. So when I say top 10, it's really top 9 because, you know, one of those spots going to go to Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing possible without him. You know, I don't do religion on here because I don't like to go with the back and forth about what I believe. You know, I am a believer because I do feel like you got to have some type of structure, some type of system. If you don't, man, you just get caught up all the time. You hear me?
Yep.
And I feel like everybody, whether you Jehovah, Catholic, Christian, you had the right to pick and choose what you wanted to be. So don't take that right away from another person. I don't knock nobody for what they claim. You hear me? That's just my belief. This is my show. That's what it is. That's my number one pick. I'm going to start with, you know, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? So if that make you think that I'm not a certain thing and that I'm claiming that I'm a Christian, I don't know what you get out of it, but that's your business. Hopefully you'll do something a little bit better
the beautiful
with your
thing
time.
Is, it really don't matter.
Right. Hopefully you do something a little bit better with your time than that. The next one, you know, is Deion Sanders. I had put a few clips together to go with the people that I picked, and some of the things that they said that has motivated me to become who I am. So you could roll it when you're ready, bro.
All right. Dion on the way.
Yes, sir.
Are you the change agent? Are you the ultimate change agent?
I make a difference. I truly make a difference. I make folks nervous, man. I get folks moving in their seat. I get folks twirling their thumbs. I get them thinking and second guessing themselves. You know, have you ever been so clean that you walked in and somebody looked down at you, then they looked at themselves, they had to check themselves because you were so clean? I have that effect.
That's the vibe you're getting.
I have that effect.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how I feel, man. And when I say that is because I ask people all the time. You know, I done told you about it on the show. People just walking up talking about they gonna steal on me and do this and do that. Yeah. And I'm sitting there just puzzled, like, man, I don't know this person from a can of paint.
Right.
What have I ever done to you? Yeah. What is all of that about? You know.
Yeah. What did I do?
You know, I even asked my mom, like, why does that person hate me? Oh, they don't hate you, son. They're envious. You hear me?
Right.
How you move make them have to check themselves. You're not doing anything to them. Right. You carry yourself to a standard, and they know that they can't live up to that because they bought into all the garbage. So they're mad at you because you're just being something that they want to be. So they hate you because they ain't you, pretty much that type of thing. Yeah. So you know, I like the confidence that come with Deion Sanders, man. Like I said, a winner his whole life. He was a winner as a player. He's a winner as a person. So hey, he's a winner as a coach.
Yeah. like my man say, win, 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 no matter what.
F everything else. Win, 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 win. The next one, man, was Charles Barkley. You know, a lot of people don't understand the Chuckster. I love him because, like my man said, when he met him in Vegas, he's such a real person. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
And I feel like he one of those people that put the whole city on his back, man. You know, uplifted his people. If y'all don't understand his worth, they definitely do, and I'm the same way. Y'all might not never get to understand who I am and what my worth is, but my people do. So that's what it's about. You hear me? I feel like and with him being the big boy, you know, put the whole city on his back, man. You hear me?
Yep.
Plus, he played basketball. If you ask about me, you know, I feel like I'm in the top 10 10 with Hardaway and Iverson on crossovers. I done caught a whole lot of bodies.
Right.
If y'all think I'm playing, you better ask around. I got the receipt. You heard me?
Yeah.
Hey.
Y'all lucky social media wasn't out when we was back in the day.
Boy, Big Dog had a mean handle, but that's a whole nother story. But roll it, man.
All right.
I remember saying, this is it tonight.
Meaning what?
I am only going to play basketball because I'm great at it and I love to play. I'm getting all the dirt off my shoulders. Ms. Gomez, bye. Dad, bye. That was really the turning point for me.
Yeah, man. Just the will to want to be great, man.
Mm-hmm.
At anything you do. You heard me?
Yeah.
When I played basketball, I wanted to be the best. I didn't want nobody to tell me what position I played, what I could do because of my size. So I came out there to take your heart out. You know what I'm saying? When I got in that booth and I spit them bars, I remember my partners telling me that I couldn't hang out. I used to tell them, no, I'm in the group just because we friends.
Right.
And I'm your partner. Now you got to get some bars. So they told me to go get some bars. And once again, check the receipt. I went and got them bars. You
For
heard
sure.
me? So, you know what I'm saying? Just, I look up to Barkley because, hey, dude is real and he come to take your heart out. So
For sure.
Yeah. The next one that I had was my man, old Magic Johnson.
All right.
The Magic Man.
Magic Man.
Yes, sir, man. One of my all-time favorites.
All right, roll it.
And that's two Magic said. Bring the next one on. 6, 5, 3-pointer. Yes! Oh, my!
Yeah, man. Y'all see that? All buckets.
Yeah.
Man got voted into the All-Star game when he wasn't even playing. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't even want my man to play. He out there announced he had HIV. And once again, your boy Charles Barkley. Man,
Right.
He like, yeah, I don't mind playing basketball with him. That's all we got to do. Y'all didn't say we had to lay down and have sex with the man.
Right.
And that might have been too much for some people's ears, but that was one of the realest quotes that I ever heard.
Yeah,
you said all we got to do is play basketball.
Yeah.
You ain't tell me that I had to lay down and make
Right. We ain't got to practice on each other.
Nah, what we talking about, man?
Yeah.
So, hey, Brent Musburger said that man got a smile that'll light up a room from here to Bangor, Maine.
Yeah.
You heard me? So, yeah. And good businessman. My boy rolling with old Cookie, not to give him all the credit, So I love me some Magic Johnson, man. Shout out to Mr. Magic.
Yep.
Next person will be the greatest, man. Float like a butterfly, Mr. Muhammad Ali.
All right.
The artist formerly known as Cassius Clay.
Cassius Clay.
If the military insists that you go, will you go?
Well, I'm not saying nothing here about nothing like that. I'll talk to the Army people, and you're a sportsman, and we're here talking about sports, and I don't have to answer to nobody on nothing else but the draft people themselves.
I think you have to answer to the American people in this vein. Are you sorry for any of the things you have said? Do you have any apologies to make?
Only to the people who were hurt financially, not me, in what I've said, and the people that who wanted to promote the fights, who had things that they wanted to do, who didn't get to do them. But me, myself, I feel the same as I've always felt about anything. Mm-hmm. And I'd be less than a man to sit there on your TV show and deny it.
All right, we back live. Yeah, man. One of my favorites, Muhammad Ali. And, just on the strong that he don't apologize about what he stand for and what he believe in. I got the same mentality. Mm-hmm. I don't get out here afraid to rep what I believe in and what I stand for, man, because you got to stand for something. Like they say, if not, you'll fall for anything. Right. I'm sounding a little different in my headphones. Check the level. Is the levels right?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Yeah, man. So, just standing up for what he believe in. Being an activist, you hear me? Mm-hmm. And just the potential to be great, man. He had a few losses, but that's the one thing about him. He beat everybody that he was ever in the ring with, whether it was on the rematch or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And to be able to take somebody out like George Foreman, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he strategized, he plotted, and he was prepared.
Yeah.
That's the one thing he was ready for when he got in tough situations. He knew how to handle it. So I like him for that reason, man. He stood for something. He got a lot of character. He was, you can't do nothing but honor somebody, even if he ain't the greatest. Just to be in that argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like him for that. And before I got chunky and gained all that weight, people used to tell me I looked like him a little bit back in the day when I was younger. So I love me some Muhammad Ali, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the greatest of all time. The next one, man, it go without even saying. I live with the mentality all day long. When I get my food truck, I'm making Mamba sauce in honor of my boy. You hear me?
Right on.
So this ain't in no particular order or none of that. You hear me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the Mamba mentality. I'm going to go hard. I want to be great. I'm here to tear your heart out. You hear me? I kick butt and I take names, and it is what it is. If you want some smoke, I'm giving it to you. So yeah, roll the clip. My boy, Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant.
I haven't taken him out as a sub yet. Here we got a dribble drive, change of direction by Bryant. Slam dunk.
Woo! I think that's what the fans came to see. And you talk about elevation. Chick, he went up to the rafters before he decided to put somebody.
Why is Matt Barnes doing that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Unless he thinks he can entice Kobe Bryant to getting thrown out.
Either that or there's no way he's going to intimidate. And now a two-shot foul because the foul occurred before the ball was inbounded. Tony Brothers now telling Matt.
I don't even think they even caught it. Roll that for him one more time. Y'all missed that. Did you see the man try to hit him in the face with the ball?
Yeah.
Didn't even flinch. Like, come on, dude.
I haven't taken him out as a sub yet. Here we got a dribble drive, change of direction by Bryant. Slam dunk.
Woo! I think that's what the fans came to see. And you talk about elevation. Chick, he went up to the rafters before he decided to put somebody.
Why is Matt Barnes doing that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Unless he thinks he can entice Kobe Bryant to getting thrown out.
Either that or there's no way he's going to intimidate.
And the only thing I gotta say, because y'all saw the dunk with the cross first, go up to the rafter, put the cashews in the man's face, have all pros on the sideline like, whoa, did you see the young kid?
Yeah.
So only thing I gotta say to both of those clips, get down, clown. Are you serious? Kobe Bean Bryant, the Black Mamba.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, my dude. Love you. Next my boy, man. Oh, man. Old Jimmy V.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Roll the clip, bro. Speak for itself.
Yeah, man.
To me, there are three things we all should do every day. If we do this every day of our life, you're going to have, what a wonderful, number one is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number two is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number three is you should have your emotions moved to tears. Could be happiness or joy. But think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, you're going to have something special. And its motto is, don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Woo-wee, boy, that do something to me every time I watch it. Ooh,
yeah.
My all-time favorite.
Yeah, man. That's
Dude
powerful.
say, he said, if it don't save my life, it'll save my daughter's life.
Yeah.
And that's what it did.
Yeah.
Man, I love that, bruh. That is one of the most powerful speeches of all time.
Yeah, man.
Dude say, if you think, you laugh, and you cry every single day, brother.
Yeah, what a day. What a day.
And so much strength, man.
Yeah.
On his deathbed. Dude finna check out any minute.
Yeah.
And to be able to have that strength to get up there and say them words, man. Whew, I love it, brother. I love it. I love it. I can't fake for y'all. That's my all-time favorite. And we got one more, man. The King, Martin Luther. And I ain't talking about LeBron.
Yeah.
I know y'all want to hate on him. I like him too. He's a great king, man. But yes, sir. Last one, man, will be Martin Luther the King, man. Roll it.
All right.
I have a dream that my four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Hey, them words ain't never going away, brother. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because like I told people, they try to make it about all kind of different stuff, man. They try to make it about Crip. They try to make it about blood.
Mm-hmm.
They try to make it about Republican. They try to make it about Democrat.
Right.
They try to make it about white. They try to make it about black. Brother, I've come to find out that at the end of the day, the biggest color in this country and world is green.
Yeah.
If you got enough of that, then red, blue, and all that other don't even matter.
Yeah.
You don't even matter if you white.
Right.
If you ain't got enough green.
Nah.
You hear me?
Yeah, you
So
make
where
you think
you
about
at
why
in
they
your
put
life?
that in God We Trust on there, man.
Oh man, you know, and people always talk about religion. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And for them to openly put something like that on there,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Star Spangled Banner. You saying, you know, all that stuff when you in school, pledge allegiance to the flag and all that stuff, man. It's for a reason.
Right.
It's that same system of discipline that we say people need.
Yeah.
And what they should live by, man. So yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with the color of your skin, what you repping, what you claiming. Your life is what it is because who you are and some of the choices you made.
Right.
So it's always gonna be because of the content of your character, man.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
You can rise up and be the best you can be, whether you white, black, red or purple, man.
Whatever it is.
You hear me? So, you know, a lot of people want to attack him as far as, you know, his marital situations and all that. Hey, but standing for something, the whole nonviolent approach and making people hear you, man,
Yeah.
I appreciate it so much. You hear
Yeah,
me?
definitely.
Dude wouldn't have a street in every city named after him on a holiday. You hear
Right.
me? Especially with the same skin that we got. If
Right.
they didn't know what kind of man he was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Martin Luther the King. You hear me?
Right.
And LeBron James, he a king too. Haters.
LeBron James.
Yeah, man, and I know I left a few spots out there that was open, man. Last would be a guy named Tony Calhoun, guy I
Yeah.
met when I went to Tennessee one time to Lane's homecoming in 2000. Big boy, man, had the best attitude ever, you know.
Yeah.
He's one of them cats, boy, if you asked for a bucket of chicken, when you woke up, it was probably going to be sitting right in front of
Yes,
you.
sir.
And just, you know, the way the ladies took to him, the way people just the love he got, man.
Yeah, Tony Calhoun, the real deal.
Yeah, I don't know him, but it's a guy in Tennessee by the name of Tony Calhoun. He's an alpha, great brother. Hey, when I met him, changed my life. You heard me?
Yeah.
And I think I owe you one more. Last but not least, my psychiatrist, Mr. Dean Wiley.
All right.
My mama took me to see this man about 30 years ago, and it changed my life, man.
Right
I was
on.
one of them kids doing like everybody else. When it was my time to act out, I thought I was going to do it and get my shine on.
Yeah.
It's going to be all about me. Check the drawers up off me. You hear me?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm going to give me some attention one time, man. I done peed on myself and some more. You hear me?
Right.
He said, oh, do you pee on yourself at school? Oh, that's right. There ain't no beds in school. You don't pee in the bed at school.
Wow.
I peed in the bed one time, bro. I was like, man, if I got to come back to this dude, you heard me? After I snap out, choke him out, or punch him out, put out my military on him, they gonna think I'm crazy for real. So let me get my mind right. You hear me? So Dean Wiley on the Strong of That, bro, you changed my life. I figure if I had to come answer some questions from this dude again, nah, I ain't coming back here, bro. I'm gonna get my mind right. Yeah, hey,
nah.
Hey, appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoy riding that journey with me, man. Like I said, man, this thing gonna set you on fire sometime, bro.
Yeah.
I hope y'all go back and watch that Jimmy V. Check out that whole speech, man. Hey, that is just must see TV.
Yeah, man.
You hear me? Like I said, check out the videos coming about going to the dentist. I'm gonna try to send 100 people. Like I said, hope y'all support me and ride that journey with me. But that's been my hour, and I appreciate y'all time, and I'm out.